Welcome to my living room.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, right? Seriously. We're living in truly exciting times right now.
Yes. Oh
So
my
we came
gosh.
together, what was it? Year, 2 years? I'm losing track of all
It's
time.
been a while,
It's
yeah.
been a while. Through HIP New Jersey, we've had some of your fabulous clients on as guests. We just actually talked to one last week, so that's exciting.
Yeah.
So how are you dealing with quarantine life?
I think we're all just doing the best we can. Trying to stay sane. It's an adjustment. You know, a lot of people keep asking me this because I own a PR firm, but I also own a social media firm. So it's all one and the same, to clarify. It's called Social Wise Communication. So for us, the majority of what we do is digital anyway. But a big part of what we do, I mean, we have office space, so we interact a ton with our clients in person. I interact a ton with my team in person. So there's a huge difference between not having that in-person interaction versus doing everything over a screen. So that's been an adjustment. And then from a PR perspective, obviously the news is so honed in on COVID-19, which makes sense and it's important. So it's been a struggle in the sense that we've needed to really adjust um, how we're pitching the media and the angle we're going with for some of our clients so that it can have a COVID-19 angle and twist and do good and better for the community.
How has response been in retooling those pitches for your clients?
In the beginning, it was really tough. I think just in the beginning for anyone and everyone, we're just trying to figure out and navigate, is this going to be a week? Is this going to be 2 weeks? Is this going to be a month? You know, now we're looking at an even longer extension. So just trying to figure out how to make it make sense for everyone. So in the beginning, we didn't send any pitches. I told my entire team, I was like, put a hold on it for now, put a pin in it. Let's really strategize and brainstorm how we can take what the clients are doing currently and make it have relevance to what's kind of going on. So an example I can give you is we have an amazing photography client named Kristen Kidd. Actually, she's going to be on your show when you're back in production. So we're excited.
I am very excited about that. Yes.
But someone like her, what she's decided to do is she is finding a way to give back to the community. And so what she's doing is she's encouraging everyone to shop small business. And so everyone in the Philadelphia area and the North Wales area of Pennsylvania, she's saying shop small, go to your local restaurant, go to your liquor store, send me a picture of your receipt, DM it to me, or send it to me via email. And what I'm going to do in exchange is I'm going to match it up to 10 times the amount in a gift card for my services for a photo experience that you can look forward to once all of this kind of dies down and we can actually be out and about and be safe with it.
Wow.
So that's been fun. And we've been able to get, we've gotten great PR from that because it's someone that honestly is just saying, hey, what can I do to give you an opportunity to look forward to something? And by the way, it's not, what she's created is it's not about you have to, it's like a coupon, right? And then you have to spend more. No, it's whatever you earn. If it's a $200 gift card, you can get a photo experience for $200. So it's about finding a way to make your stories be told and be heard without being too salesy, pushy. People don't want to put money out right now. Like there's a lot of concerns. So how can we kind of change the dynamic in the conversation?
Absolutely. How has this, I mean, we're only 2-3 weeks into this,
Right.
but has it already started to change how you're approaching business?
I think it's changing how everyone's approaching business. Like I said, a lot of what we do is digital. So we're safe, right? In the sense that digital is really not going anywhere unless, God forbid the internet explodes or something. Then I don't know what any of us would do.
That would be a true catastrophe. Just saying.
That'd
God,
be a little crazy, right?
imagine if we didn't have the internet. Imagine
But Lisa, I got to tell you something. The other day, I lost power. So 2,300 homes, I live in Toms River, lost power. Can you imagine being in quarantine? No power. I was going insane. And it was at night. So like, even like picking up a book or something, I'm reading by candlelight. I'm like, what is it coming to?
It really feels like the end of the world. That's all I can say.
I know. It's really crazy. So from like a social media perspective, right? People would assume like everything's the same, but it's not, because a lot of promos and ads and things that we're running for clients that we normally run, we have to be more mindful of what everybody's going through. So the content completely needs to change. It all needs to be positive news, and we need to be seeing how we can help each other at a time like this. And so everything I'm approaching at this state, I have to be mindful of that.
Well, maybe that's going to be the state of the way we approach things moving forward. Just always
Yeah.
in that positivity,
Yeah.
sensitivity mindset, which isn't the worst thing in the world.
Right. Right. Yeah, definitely. I don't think, like, let me see what you think about this. A lot of people are saying when we're finally out of quarantine and we can go out into the world, I don't think it's just going to bounce back in a second. I think people are
No,
still going to be cautious. Like, they're not going to run out into the city and do their meetings every single day at the capacity they used to, or go to huge, huge events or concerts. Like, I think it's going to take a little bit of time, and it should, you
it
know?
totally should.
Yeah.
Yes, we're taking a lot of time right now for ourselves while in quarantine, but
Yeah.
when we're finally out, there's a lot of things that we have to do for ourselves too out of
Yeah.
quarantine. Women
Yeah.
got to get their hair colored and their nails done, and they're going to want to, but they're going to want to
Right.
care for themselves. The first stop I will make is going to my chiropractor because I
Yeah.
need a chiropractic adjustment.
Yeah.
And, I can't just go back into work mode right away because I have to
Right.
take care of myself, outward stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's going to go back to normal right away. I mean,
No.
we want it to, but
Right.
who knows if I don't know if normal will be normal ever again.
Right. What is normal? Because now we're living in this world where we're getting so used, like, everybody gets used to a routine. This is now the routine. I don't know about for you. For me, the first week of this, I was in pajamas every day. Every single day, I was like, okay, I'm going to take it slow, pajamas, not going to put makeup on, none of this. It was driving me insane. Now I have to get up and like get myself together, or I can't work. I can't
Really.
function.
So
Crazy.
interesting because I'm in pajamas right now. So with that, because I only have two looks. So you've only seen me like studio days. So studio days, I'm decked out. I got the glam team. I got the clothing. Beautiful. The other look is washwoman, which is the look that you're getting today from my living room. Because
Yeah.
I want it to come from a place of authenticity, right?
Right, right.
Um, so to answer your question, like I don't need to be dressed up to work. I just work. It doesn't matter. I love
Yeah,
pajamas. Um, but schedule wise, so the first couple weeks, I was putting pressure on myself to get things done as if the quarantine was going to be lifted, as
yeah.
if I was still functioning in the
No,
world
me
I
too.
was used to.
Me too.
Now that we're going to be like this for another month officially, if not more. I just read
Yeah,
where Pennsylvania schools are done for the year,
yeah, yeah.
right? So now I could kind of take a deep breath. I don't want to get lazy. I'm not saying
No,
that,
but you
but
would never get lazy. Let's get real.
no, 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 no. Sure, likewise. But now I don't have that pressure. I could
Yeah,
just, you know, put a couple things on my to-do list,
yeah,
do them carefully, and then tackle new things the next day. It's not this mad rush.
yeah.
And that's probably going to feel a lot nicer.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I mean, I'm always on the go. You're always on the go. There's a ton of travel. I think something like a question I keep getting from my clients is a big part of what we do is manage events and host events, and we're scheduling events. And we can't schedule anything. We don't know that. I mean, so much got canceled, and we don't know when to reschedule things for, like, safely. Everyone's scheduling things for fall, but even then, now you have a conflict of things that have already been scheduled for fall versus the events that are now competing with it. So that's a little bit of a mess, in the sense that we just have to take our time and have patience and figure out what's the best strategy. We don't know that answer yet until we can really see what's going to happen here.
Yeah, especially in the area that we live in,
Oh yeah.
because
Yeah.
this is not going away for a while.
Yeah.
The highlight of my 2 weeks, if you go on my Instagram, I documented the ship, the
I
comfort.
just saw it. Yes.
I'm like, finally, activity.
I know.
But I mean, like
Human
that,
interaction.
yeah, something, you know. So, I mean, you have this big medical ship coming in. The Javits Center is now like a hospital, and they're
Yeah.
building more. So this is not, unfortunately, in our area. Like maybe
Yeah.
eventually other pockets in the country will go back to normal, but
Yeah.
this can't. And you know,
Yeah.
my event calendar, my shoot schedule, completely wiped out for April, completely wiped out for May.
Yeah.
Things were getting rebooked for June, and now I don't even know if that can happen.
I know. And as a safety, even if we're back doing what we do we want to take that risk? And that's another conversation that we have to kind of have with ourselves, with our clients, with our families, with everyone, because the decisions we make impact so many people. So it's
Don't you feel
crazy.
like you're living in a movie?
Yes.
I should like be at peace with what's going on right now. I am still amazed every single day.
So I will tell you that I remember before, like, I guess 2 weeks ago, I keep saying before this happened, thinking
Yeah.
that it's been months and months and months. So I guess 2 weeks ago, I was sitting in my office and um, one of my interns goes to Monmouth University, which is the school I graduated from. And she got an email saying that the school was going to be shut down until it was about a month or whatever it was. And she was like, I can't believe this. And at this point, no, people, like, we all knew something was going on and it was serious, but nobody ever imagined what it would come to. So me and her like start laughing and saying, this is great. Now you can come into the office more. She was so excited. Like I was like, no, now you can come in 3 days. Like, you know, we're making all these plans. And then a couple days later, it blew up. You know, I'm not even allowed to go to my office. And even if I was, I had everyone stop coming to the office before it was even in effect, because I could tell, you know, this is dangerous. We need to take it seriously. It's life and death we're kind of dealing with at this point. So it's just wild. No one really saw this coming the way that it's come.
No, we were making jokes. People were making jokes. People were calling it a scam.
Yeah.
You know, the day of the weekend before, you know, I quarantined myself, I went to a party. I went to a,
Yeah.
you know, and now I look back and it's like, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Right.
But no one was taking it seriously. And then, you know, I've been in quarantine now for 2 weeks, and you're
Yeah.
seeing now all the stories. I mean, someone that a photographer that photographs New York Giants games that I've seen at games,
Yeah.
he's on a respirator,
Yeah. Oh my
in
God.
a medically induced coma,
Yeah.
ventilator, I should say. And, you know, healthy, like, yes, like we have to protect the elderly and the sick, but
Sure.
yes, if you get a bad strain of this and if your body
Right.
can't fight it
It's
off.
affecting youth. Right. Right. Everybody assumes that was a big thing because this happened around spring break for colleges and whatnot, and everybody, you know, was still taking their vacations and doing this and doing that, and they just thought, well, I'm of a certain age or I'm within this age range, so I'm not going to be impacted. And a lot of them have now been affected by it.
Yeah, there was that idiot kid that was licking a toilet bowl. Did you see
Oh
that?
my!
The
I was just
coronavirus.
talking to someone about this
Like,
morning.
why would you even do that for any reason? But and now that kid has the coronavirus.
Seriously ill too. I mean, I can imagine if it wasn't corona, it was going to be something else. But I don't know. Listen, there's all these weird challenges going on in the world. That is one that I just will never understand.
Maybe
Public
this
toilet.
will show us to like get back to basics, like
Yeah,
get off, like, you know, like you said, these social media challenges, like these
yeah,
mindless, lacking
yeah,
of common sense idiots. Like
yeah.
maybe this will teach us to be a little smarter.
Yeah, it has to. It has to. And I know everybody's kind of getting annoyed with being stuck in their homes, but in a sense, like we always have to look at the positive, right? Out of any situation. And it is nice to kind of slow down. I've never slowed down like this ever before. I'm sure you probably haven't either. And most of us haven't. And there's a reason things happen and we don't know why, but we have to at least try to look at the positive here. We're giving ourselves a rest, and I'm sure you're getting to do a lot of organizing
Yes.
and cleaning.
Yes. What are you doing in your downtime?
So my closet has been a big project for me because I love purses and shoes and jewelry and all that fun stuff, and I have way more than anybody should, like us all. And I finally like began to declutter and organize and make big garbage bags full of like donation, 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 or I'm going to give this to my nephews and nieces or whatever it is, and just kind of give it away and declutter. I have a home office, which I'm in now. And it's funny because I never really used it. I mean, there was a time when I didn't have an office space and I didn't have employees and all that stuff. So that's when it really came to most use. But since I had the space, I'm always working out of my office, you know. And if I'm not in the office, I'm traveling or I'm at a shoot or at a news network or something. But I kind of like working at my home office and
Yeah.
tidying that and organizing stuff. So that's been fun. I mean, we
Good.
have to do something with the time, right?
Yeah. No, because I am a workaholic, as you could relate
Yeah,
to. Saturday, I was about to do work. I'm like, dude, I haven't had a day off.
I know.
So that's like the difficulty. Like, it's when you're working from home, it's hard to shut it off because you just
Yeah,
roll over and you could work and there
yeah,
you go. So
yeah,
Saturday, I took the time to organize my closet and my cabinets and my bathroom. So
yeah, yeah,
I applied my workaholicism to that. So
yeah,
now my condo is basically organized. So I'm like, now what? What's going to be the next time I
yeah,
need a work time out? What's going to be my
yeah.
next project? But
It's funny
we'll figure it
because I can relate to you a lot, and I feel like I'm the same way. Like everything personal in my life, like aside from getting my nails done, which is killing me that I can't have a gel manicure right now. Aside from that, because I do take care, I do pamper myself, like getting your hair done, things like that. But like organizing and stuff, like my office is always organized. It is always clean. But my at home closet, like where my clothes are and stuff, that can be a mess. But now
exactly.
I'm prioritizing. Now I'm like, okay, wait a minute here. We have extra time. Let's kind of put things where they need to go.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, where can people find out more about you?
Connect with me on social media. It's Tara Ackaway, AkaWay, or at Social Wise PR.
Awesome. I'm so happy we did this. Thank you so, so much.
This was great. So much
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. Come into my living room anytime. We'll have a lot
Great.
of, and any clients too, because, I'm getting good response. So I think I'll do
Yeah.
this like once a week, film all of these
Yeah.
and push them out daily. And
Have you been recording all day, like in increments of
just like
whatever
I
it is?
do for Hip New Jersey, that's what I
Yep.
do. So I've been
That's
sitting in my
awesome.
living room and I'm
But no
just
outfit changes, right?
no outfit. No, that's the beauty of it. No. So
That's great.
no, I can't. That would be like psycho if I was like
That
changing.
would be too much. That's it. You can't do that.
No, but
Oh my
no,
gosh.
I filmed 7 today.
That's
Yeah,
great.
and from all walks of life. Before
Now
you,
it's is it live or how does that
I
whole
stream it live. I
Okay,
stream it
okay,
live on Facebook with a software called OBS.
okay,
So
okay.
no, and then I just put it out on social
Yeah.
media
Well,
after.
it makes sense. So now you have content, so you don't have to kind of
Exactly. Yeah,
yeah.
because I wouldn't want to like film every day,
Oh God, no.
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 I mean, some people do, but just
Yeah,
I'm in the mode. Let's just get it all like done. So that's why let me
yeah,
know.
yeah.
If you have any guests that you think right after you actually right now, I have a woman, she's not even from New Jersey. Like that's what I love
Oh
about
my
opening
gosh.
up. Yeah.
Did
Because
you
I'm not
just find her like connect on social
I
media?
get all the pitches, I
Yeah,
get
yeah,
the
yeah, 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 yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
then I have a chef that's going to be doing like some home cooking demonstrations. So I mean, and I'm just sitting in my living room talking to these people. I love it. I love it.
I was gonna say to you because for some reason I keep thinking you have a dog, but I remember that you don't. And I was gonna say,
Um,
how do you keep your dog quiet? Because I had to like put mine in the other room.
no, not like that. But my sister-in-law is getting a dog. They're picking up a dog on Thursday, and I've heard a lot of parents doing this, getting their
Yeah.
kids dogs
Yes.
because they're
Yes.
bored in the house.
Well, it's so funny. I won't keep you, but there's this campaign. I'm sure you've heard about it with the Bush beer. And it's like if you adopt a dog or foster a dog, you get 3 months of free beer from
Oh
this company.
wow!
But it's like gotten all this negativity because you shouldn't be drinking with a dog. Like people take it to another level. Like, you know what I mean? Like they just, but I get it. But I mean, that's like PR where people are you never know how they're going to react.
Exactly. All right, Tara. Well, I will talk to you. Enjoy the
Sounds
rest of your day and
You too.
just keep healthy and safe.
Perfect. Thank you. You too. Take care.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.